Hello everyone, and welcome for some more awesome Clamorous, commentated by, I don't know, you decide if I'm awesome, Genghis. This replay got sent to me by Exotic, aka Dean, which some of you may know from either my stream or from co-casting, I think it was Game 1 and Game 3 of Killer vs. Newt. Game 4 and 5 are also coming, by the way, for those who are actually interested in those StarCraft videos. I haven't forgotten about it, I've just not done any videos the last couple of days, and I'm just doing like 6 right now, but I'm probably gonna go to sleep after that, so maybe tomorrow I'll get to doing the StarCraft videos. Anyway, yes, Dean does actually play World of Tanks, although not as much anymore, since he does admire the awesomeness of awesome StarCraft, just like me. And yeah, he's in PDC, which is kind of a... I didn't actually look at the WOT Life, but from what I understand or know, kind of medium Polish clan, but which has Waleski, what's he called? Waleski Salsasonga, who is really nice guy and actually a really decent warrior and used to be in YME or YU. I forgot which. Yeah, I remember doing diplomacy with the YME/YU guys a while ago when I was still, you know, like doing active stuff in OMNI and stuff like that, and it was really enjoyable. Anyway, they managed to lose their arty straight away, I guess by getting countered. We are on Lakeville. They are on the defending side. They are against NOS, so I would definitely put them as the underdog over here, and NOS as the favorite. Although, not by extreme measures. Like, definitely NOS favorite, but not like, I will, you know... How do you say that in English? In German you say Essen Besen, if NOS wins. But, anyway, I would be really surprised, that pretty much means. Anyway, I have to really stop saying anyway, don't I? We have 350Bs, 2E100s, a 215B, an I7, an E5, and T57. Kind of sounds like 350Bs and then whatever we have as heavies. Two E3s and an E4, and 2 Batchats, plus a Conqueror, which is not alive anymore. They went towards the city with everyone at the beginning, except the RT, which died on the way. Really heavy setup for the city, which is actually a pretty decent choice, as long as they don't get wrecked in the side from the middle. But they have Batchats doing a decent spot of spotting that. I really am interested by what they did. They sent back an I7 and 250Bs towards the 1-2 line, and are going to leave those 250Bs on E2, I think, and send the I7 forwards, and I think that's a really good idea, actually. I might copy that myself, sending either an I7 or 62A or 113 down there and supporting him with 2 tanks, the best 50Bs, a really good choice. Because at I7, as soon as he gets forward, he's going to be able to get hold down. He's got the downhill speed to kind of get safe as long as there's not the enemy team awaiting him. And since they did get spotted more or less crossing to the heavy corner, or city, yeah, that's going to be that. And the I7 can just keep working the enemies down over hold down, and in case they try to push him, well, you have 250Bs in support, which can just run away, so you would be trading like 2 tanks for a dead I7, which is not much gain. NOS is also in the city with a more light setup, still being full of heavies, but not E100s and D3s or stuff like that. More 50Bs, 215Bs, I7s. And a lot of Batchats actually coming in from behind right now. So the first kills definitely go to, after that RT dying, towards PDC. But now the autoloader squadron from 450Bs, that is so much firepower. From NOS are coming in and starting to tear down these heavies, but wow. Way too many bounces over here, to be honest, from NOS. And these heavies over here, that 215B and I7 and that other 215B, are kind of getting cornered. And with all the 50Bs on reload, I really like the positions of PDC right now, actually, here in the city. I mean, alongside that, there's so much stuff going on. Batchats being aggressive from both sides, the I7 50B combo pushing over. I really like the positions in the city of PDC, since they kind of have the high ground. They have Rex to hide behind. They have that T57 over there, which is doing an awesome job. This Batchat should stop sniping though and get in the fight here. Like, peek and take out a 50B, mate. Please. Please make me happy. Anyway, 50B Batchat fight going on over here. See how that goes out. City kind of, city getting cleaned up by now by NOS, with only an E100 and a 57 heavy left for PDC and the Batchat, but the Batchat can run away. And that's pretty important, actually. Like, PDC has all the map control right now, so even they don't have an RT. NOS playing with 2 RTs, by the way, which I guess is completely viable on this map, but completely didn't work out in this game, since I did not notice him doing huge amounts of damage. Wow, really? Come on. That arch should die. Okay, that's pretty unlucky, not hitting either of the blind shots. The T-57 managing to take out a 50B before dying. And that leaves a pretty, like, if I'm not mistaken in my counting, NOS definitely had way more in the city. Maybe not as much more since they had 2 artists, but they had way more in the city and they really lost a lot of tanks. Clean it up, being there was only a 250Bs and an I-7. Okay, I'm actually going to pause it right now. Pop, thank you. What do we have right now? We have 250Bs, 2 battleships against 250Bs, an I-7 and a Conqueror. Without actually knowing the exact HPs, I would say that, you know, obviously PTC has more HP since they don't have an RT. And for, you know, as far as I remember, the 250Bs have around 1000 and the I-7 has some kind of HP which I don't know. We have a one-shot battleship. He's in a really good position in the middle over there, able to spot and hopefully also using a rock at the same time. So also he's kind of a one-shot for RT. RT is going to be prone on decapping and he can spot and clip the cross back towards the decap, so that's really, really good. However, PTC is capping those 2 tanks, and the third battleship is also doing a really good job of being over here. It's, you know, he could be in a lot of places, but it's a very good position because he can spot everything, trying to, you know, if for some reason NOS would decide to YOLO back or decap with 1 tank and send the 250Bs to cap or something like that. Like, he has complete vision of the city, or of this line of the city, as well as parts of the crosshair in case any 50Bs are like, or anyone is hurrying back to base. However, what I'm really, really lacking right now from PTC, there's one OP position to decap from on this map, which is, I hope I can show it, yeah, there. Right here in those bushes, you can go into the bush, spot, go back, decap, and do it all over, and you will never get spotted. Which is why, in my opinion, they should really have a tank over here for PTC. I would really prefer if just a 500 HP 50B would be capping over here, and the full life 1400 HP one would be going there to that rock. He's safe from the city there, once he gets there I guess, but still, this guy can be denied on the way since he's spotted. And that's that. Also, the spotting from the bat chat here. I guess the I-7 doesn't have the rue range required to be able to actually spot those 50Bs from that position. Or, I don't know, it's just too much in a hurry. Anyway, really nice job here from Jedzridzat Samoshi. Oh my god, I should not try that. Taking out that 50B. Then the 50B is taking out the other 50B, who also got spotted by one of the 2 bat chats. Although the Conqueror takes out one of the 50Bs, the other is still alive. The Conqueror is on reload. I guess the 50B is on reload though too. But I would say this is pretty much won by PTC now. As much as it can be won when it, you know, scores 13-12. Come on, Dean, why are you stupid view? Okay, the bat chat. I don't know why he's not getting that RT. Oh, I guess he was on reload. Or he didn't know that the RT is on reload. Could be either of those. Well, the I-7 might be able to kill the 50B if he gets a high roll. Wow, that high roll. But the 1300 HP bat chat just says no. And PTC should be able to keep out. Which I guess is, yeah, really nice game. It shows how player skill is not everything, and if you have nice tactics. And I really like that Vandy push they did with that I-7, those 250Bs. As well as, you know, at least, I don't know what it was, because there was a lot of very well done stuff going on from PTC, but it's always hard to judge what is player skill, what is like players communicating with each other, and how much of it is actually the warded shouting to people. I guess the batch being on reload right now, so we can kind of skip that in ×2 mode. But yeah, really, really nice play, and good job. Just going to, I guess, go around and rush in with 2 bat shots. And I-7 needs 4 shots to kill both. The batches need 3 to kill him, and there's 2 of them, and they're auto-loaders. So this should be really, really easy. As long as they start penning their shots. Please pen your shots, don't lose this. Okay, the other batch finishes them off. And a nice team kill from Wodeski, who actually survived until the end. Really, really nice game. Thanks a lot for sending this to me, Dean. Obviously, remember to send me replays, everything written in the description of the video. Remember to like and share if you liked, and before you dislike, or if you do decide to dislike, please comment on why you are disliking, because I rather change what you don't like than get dislikes. Duh.